David Hartman, owner of Fantastic Endeavors Travel Agency here. Special live feed just for you and our Drinks Around Orlando community and all of our friends on Facebook and YouTube. We're talking the Space Christopher cruise. A mad genius agent named John Medrow, our cruise director for this cruise, thought of this idea, pitched our friend Space Christopher on it. We're going to talk about today. What is the Space Christopher cruise? It's on MSC Seashore March 27th to 30th, 2025, a 3-night Bahama cruise round trip Port Canaveral. That's right near Orlando. Protocols include Nassau and where I am right now, Ocean Cay, the private island of MSC Cruises, a fantastic new island that is now a marine reserve. We'll talk about that and show you some live video clips. And we're going to talk all about the details of the cruise. So why are we here tonight? To tell you a little bit about the cruise. Going to bring in some VIP guests. We got our cruise director, John Medrow, and then we have Space Christopher himself, VIP appearance, to talk about what to expect while you're on the cruise and why you want to sign up. And then at the end, we're going to talk about the cabin details, the pricing, and how to sign up for this more of a cruise. It's already posted. We're already taking bookings, and we want you to join us on this fantastic cruise. As you're watching this, like this. It helps us out. Share it and tell others about this live feed tonight. And leave a question or a comment in the chat. We can share about your question and talk about it on the air and bring in our VIP guest to tell you about what we're doing. With no further ado, we have the cruise director, John Medrow. That's right. And the man himself, Space Christopher, Bartender In the Stars, the mixology man of Orlando. How you guys doing tonight?
I'm bowing down to Chris here.
Doing great. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Yes. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I'm going to go through some more just basics of the cruise. Want to show everyone that you're here. We are live. I'm seeing we're live there. And yes, John, I could see the comments from Drinks Around Orlando to my right.
Nice.
So we'll take care of those. And as we got comments already coming in, and look, Tisha says, "Hey, David, woohoo! Hey, how about hey, Chris?" Leave your shout outs in the chat.
Tisha, how come you didn't say hi to me?
Because you saw me first. So, what we have here is a special opportunity to go on a group cruise. That's not just a bunch of people hanging out like you do when you drink around Orlando at different places and theme parks or bars, but a special opportunity to take advantage of what the cruise ship can offer at a special event, using our expertise as a cruise travel agency of plussing the event. We're going to talk about tonight, what are we going to plus? How are we going to make it unique? And why sign up for this event? We're going to talk about all about tonight, answer your questions, and feel free to stay tuned as we show some video clips of different parts of this cruise that you're going to experience. We did a similar cruise in mid-June last year. It's where I met Mr. John Medrow. He pitched me at the Lighthouse Bar. Hey, I want to be your travel agent. I said, sober up and we'll talk. And he sobered up, and here he is today now running his own group. So fantastic. So first off, guys, a couple more things I want to bring you on board to talk about. I talked about just the basics and two things that are very important. These are private events in a separate lounge of the cruise ship that we're going to book. We've already blocked a couple different nights. There'll be a welcome reception the first night, and then probably the final night will be a separate mixology class just for people who book through John and myself and our travel agency. It'll be a private, intimate group of maybe a few hundred people, who knows? And Chris is going to do some special things on both events. So, Chris, what are you expecting at these two events on the cruise?
Well, I'm really looking forward to meeting everyone. Honestly, there's probably people I've never met before, so I'm really looking forward to meeting every single person that's there.
Yes.
I want everyone to come on this cruise because I have some wonderful drinks that I've already conjured up, and I can't wait to share them with you guys. I plan on giving you everyone a recipe list of every one of the drinks that I'm going to make for you. Plus, I'm going to make drinks that you've never even thought of before. So I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone and showcasing my talents to you.
Fantastic. And that's the key, is Space Christopher is known for his unique drinks, his unique style. He has a following. That's why John approached him for this cruise. And he's making drinks just for this cruise. That alone is a reason to go. Don't you think, John?
Absolutely, absolutely. The greatest thing I think people need to realize about Christopher here, it's bringing all the magic of what he does into a carefully woven story, because that's what he is. He's a master storyteller, and when he makes you these amazing cocktails, and it's a pleasure of mine to see him every single day, every single time we go in there. And no more can be said about just the magic of what he brings every day, day in and day out. So truly a unique experience. I mean, ask these guys behind me here. They dropped me off on the planet that's going to be close by, and they were already raving about it. They already got the flag planted, ready to go for you, Christopher.
I love the flag. I can't wait. I can't wait to have it.
We're planting this thing square on Ocean K, and they can't say anything about it because it's
exactly
special flags and special garb. There's a lot of retail opportunities for this cruise too, but because Chris is the bartender in the stars, that's why he's doing this cruise and making unique drinks. And by the way, and we are getting some more comments. Yes, she said hi, Christopher and John too.
It's better, Tanisha.
And she did share it. Yes, please share it wherever you're watching it. Well, I know it's an impromptu feed tonight. We finally arranged this. We're going to have more of these. Tonight's more about the background, and then future feeds are just going to be fun. Bring you guys on. We could even bring you on live if you want to chat with us. And we're going to do more of these in promotion of this cruise because we're super excited about what we're doing. Beyond the private meetups, which are huge, again, private events just for us. And these are all part of the special cruise price we negotiated. We did not have to mark up this cruise price one bit. We're actually below regular pricing right now, including with these special events is bar crawls, meetups, and nonstop fun. Of course, this is Drinks Around Orlando. We have to expand that horizon as we go on the ship. And of course, we have two stops that we know very well, Nassau and Ocean K, which have plenty of bars to see. So we're going to come up with some unique itineraries that all the crew is welcome to join us on. So John, do you have any favorite spots in Nassau you want to see?
Oh, in Nassau, I want to go back to that brewery that you were showcasing a while ago. Oh man, the beer we had from this place was absolutely incredible. Just the atmosphere alone. I mean, you're going to have to speak on this more than me because I mean, you're the expert with this, but we're bringing around Orlando to new heights with this. And by new heights, I mean way up in outer space here. So
yes.
You should call these spacewalks.
Yes.
Spacewalks.
There we go.
Do spacewalks, and on the boat, we're going to do space crawls.
Mm-hmm. Walk and crawl. I think everybody's going to be crawling at some point. So it's going to be good.
Absolutely. You ask for it, you get it. Spacewalks and space crawls, only unique for our group as we're sailing on MSC Seashore, March 27th to 30th, 2025. Come join the fun. In Nassau, I've been there numerous times. I dated a girl from Nassau. I met off my first cruise ever in 1995. Go back almost every year, every other year. So there's plenty of places to see. I definitely want to take everyone to the conch shacks, have a conch salad, and there's great drinking bars along the way. Definitely in downtown. Going to hit that Pirate Republic Brewery with the amazing stout they serve and many other beers they serve. Now, beyond that, if people want to drink on their own, what's nice is you don't have to buy a separate beverage package with our cruise. I know some cruises like Royal Caribbean, I love them, but you can't even pre-buy a package. It won't be including the price. You have to buy it separately. With ours, it's included because the Easy Plus beverage package is included with the price we have listed in a line. And by the way, if you go to drinkingcruise.club, you'll see the Facebook post and all the description. Then you'll see the full pricing and the jot form link to sign up for the cruise. All the cabin prices are listed. If there's something there you don't want, contact our cruise director, John, and he'll give it to you.
So John and Dave, so what you're saying is if I buy my cabin, my beverage package is already included?
Absolutely. That's exactly what we're saying.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. Yes, so fun indeed. Yeah, so the Easy Plus adult beverage package, same thing, John, we had on last year's group June cruise from the Orlando group.
Yep.
That is drinks up to $10 in value. Now, since you're already there, it's only a slight upgrade to pay for the premium. Or if you get up into the Yacht Club, either buy a free upgrade or basic upgrade or pay for Yacht Club, premium beverage package is included. That's up to $15 a drink. So your choice, but up to $10 in value per drink is included with the cruise, with the pricing we currently have online. We'll cover some basic pricing at the end of the show, so stay tuned to the end as we go through what's included. But come on, free drinks, guys, plus free private parties, space crawls.
Can I say as well,
spacewalks.
MSC, the reason we chose this cruise line,
yes,
MSC doesn't hassle you. Like if you get a drink and you're just like, I think I'm going to upgrade one, they're not going to hassle you. They're not going to try to sell you. They're not going to try to make you spend more money just to get a better drink. That's not who they are. And that's what we really like about them. So if it's any consolation on my end, for the parts that I was sober that I remember on this cruise, that I remember that they were great. They were a huge help. They even made recommendations for things that I didn't know I could get for the beverage package. So good on them. And this is going to be a ton of fun, guys.
Exactly. Very well put, John. We chose MSC for one reason. I've been on this ship and did the Seaside last year. The support I have on the back end, the behind the scenes work that goes on that you guys don't know about is a lot. And they're very supportive. Our sales rep's amazing. And there are not many cruise lines that would pull off this mixology class to actually instruct the bartenders what to make. Cruise lines are very protective of their staff, but we have pull at MSC, thanks to a lot of reasons. My agency volume I do with them in the group we did last year, and my sales rep supporting that group. And also, John and I have a famous video where we say, hey, have some rum, please. They just gave us a bottle of rum. It may happen. No guarantees. It may happen. Who knows what may happen at the different bars run by MSC, and that's why we're with them. They're fantastic. They also have free Wi-Fi, so free Wi-Fi internet. So wherever you go on board. Now, some cruises they do free Wi-Fi. It's one device per room. This is one device per person. So no reason to share a login. And if you're on your computer, then want to go on your phone, you just log out and log in. But you have your own personal login connection to Wi-Fi, and it's pretty good Wi-Fi. All the Wi-Fi in cruise ships is great now. If you haven't sailed in a while, they've all upgraded to satellite base. It's streaming. I did a stream from on board the ship. It's all good to go.
Well, this cruise sounds better and better because they're not nickel and diming you to death. I mean, you're not having to pay for Wi-Fi, not having to pay for a drink package. Everything's included in the price. This is fantastic.
Absolutely. And what's more is what to expect. So I have some video clips from our group Orlando cruise last June. Going to go through a few clips and then we'll do some comments on them. And please leave your comments in the chat. These are things that you will see, even though it's a different ship, the Seaside is the precursor to the Seashore. They are very similar, except for a few name and venues on board. Same size, same luxuriousness. The first up we're going to show you is the MSC Bridge of Sighs, this amazing top bridge overlooking the back of the Seashore.
Seaside Bridge of Sighs, unique to this class of ship. The first in this class, we did the Seashore a year ago. Check out the Bridge of Sighs. Here with Club D3 group, they're down below. In South Beach hanging out. Fantastic hangout. It's quiet up here. So you want some alone time. This is actually open, but no one's here. And the ship is full. It's awesome. Then our group is down below.
That's just an idea of what you see. I mean, that was an open hot tub, but the ship's so big. So they're all down around by the bars, of course. But the ship is so big and beautiful. There's so many places to hide on board. But the view from up there is spectacular, especially when you're leaving or coming into port. I highly recommend the Bridge of Sighs. So you guys excited to kind of explore this amazing ship?
100%. I can't wait to see it.
The question, because we're going in, this is something that was brought to me. If something, if we're going on this cruise in peak, spring break time, is it going to feel busy?
That's the thing. The pricing of the cruise is a little bit more than the cruise, back in June last year. Keep in mind, it's almost a 2-year difference. And this is spring break. That was shoulder season. The ships are so big and the kids kind of hide out in their own areas. The crowds will not be a factor unless you make them a factor. Mm-hmm. In other words, there are certain bars to find. So stick by your cruise directors and tour guides and make sure you make friends on board. Cash goes a long way with any bartender, right, Space Christopher?
1,000%.
You see a bar that's kind of a little crowded at times, a guy you like, you throw him a 20 right away or whatever you can right away. And I saw in person myself. I was on NCL Sky, when they went to all inclusive, like a resort, they didn't even have tabs. They just were pouring booze. And this I took the same group like 5 years in a row. And this guy walked in and he threw out $100 bill to this one kind of sports bar. And every time he walked in, the guy stopped what he was doing, poured a beer, put it on the end of the bar for him. So cash is king. And there will be bars that seem crowded, but you have to use your spidey sense of where to approach, what angle, and what bartender approach, and then find the one you know and make friends with them. I somehow always make friends with the bartender directors on cruise ships. I don't know what it is. It must be a knack. So there will be people on board. There'll be some families on board, but the families will be hidden in their non-adult areas, and there are plenty of adult quiet areas on the ship to hang out, especially the South Beach bar area. The atrium is fantastic. The atrium is a great place to hang out. We made a lot of friends in there. But great question. Moving on to our tour of what to expect. Now, that was a quiet hot tub. The duality is a crowded hot tub. So here's an example of our group last June, just having some fun in one of the many hot tubs on board. So this is what enough drinks you when you combine it with a hot tub.
Hey, Club D3 Yacht Club. Yeah!
Maybe too many drinks, but we didn't drown.
Yeah,
They need some water.
Yeah. So that can happen at any hot tub on board. I remember going to one of the pool areas, and the whole pool was our group. It was like absolutely fantastic. Next up, I want to show you what to expect on Ocean Cay. A lot of people haven't been there because it's a new private island, and only MSC goes there for now. It's their private island they've actually refurbished. It was a industrial sand pit. It was actually literally a sand. They mined sand there, but because it was an open area, no guards, a lot of industrial ships came by and just dumped their steel and stuff. So they spent $4 million in cleanup. Now it's this epic oasis that's wonderful. So you're going to get a couple of views, first in the bar and then a view from the top of Lighthouse Climb. Give an idea of like how the ship is there. And the key is right here, the seashore behind me, is it docks. Some private islands, Norwegian, still need a dock for their cruise ships. And this one, it is easy on, easy off. And there's a beautiful show that goes around the whole island. So I'm just going to give you a preview there. I'll leave a link in the chat. I did a whole show on it about Ocean Cay after our cruise last year. Went out very well. So this is Ocean Cay Springer Bar, literally right off the cruise ship past the shops. You'll see a lot of our friends in our group hanging out there when you get off the ship.
On Ocean Cay, there's MSC Seashore ship. There's the bathrooms, and the one that writes men's, despite the tail, it's Neptune. First bar stop, Springer Bar. It's beautiful, lots of shade, good breeze. To our left, there's more of the amenities of the island, and the food's over there. The food court is your typical barbecue, private island lunch like most cruise lines. I predict it without even seeing it. But check out this bar. Lots of seating all the way around. Woo! We got day drinkers all the way around. There's a staff housing, nice accommodations. Here's the marina again. Not built out yet. In the future, you'll see more and more docks here, more and more activities, more and more boats. We'll have parasailing, they'll have fishing. Who knows what they're going to have. And I love the protected seawall there. All brand new, opened last year. There it is, Springer's Bar, Ocean Cay. This is our stop now. Wait till the next stop. We got more to come.
Thank you.
And there is more to come because beyond that bar are several more bars on board. On Ocean Cay, including one I'll show you in a second. I'll show you from the top of view of Lighthouse Bar, probably the biggest bar. We can actually organize a group meetup there. That's where I met John Medrow for the first time. I met him over the phone, but met him in person at Lighthouse Bar, if John remembers that meeting.
No, solid choice, though. It was a great place.
Yeah, and then you can just go to Springer Bar and then walk down this beautiful walkway to the first beach over the cruise ship. You'll see it in a minute from this overview of the island from the Lighthouse Climb. And then there's a Lighthouse Bar, and then you can maintain that area or hop on the shuttle. There's a whole other network of bars and hang on areas. And if you're in Yacht Club has their own area called Ocean House on the other side of the ship, but only Yacht Club members only. I tried to sneak in a friend of mine I met at the Lighthouse Climb, and that didn't go well. They're very strict about the yacht club. Anyways, but the area is well built out. The bars, MSC has it right when it comes to bars. They know everyone's on the beverage package. When you're on Ocean Cay, you're on their dime. You're on their beverage package. The only thing you pay extra for are excursions and spa treatments or renting things. When you're on Nassau, you're on Bahamian billing. So you bring your credit card and have your cash there. But on Ocean Cay, they're an extension of the cruise ship. You'll see bartenders from on board. I have famous stories about seeing the bartender from the nightclub the night before. Like, hey, I kind of remember you. So it's great to have this environment. When we were there, we spent like a day and a half. This cruise, we're getting a full day here and a full day in Nassau. So
do they have a pool on the island?
They have a beautiful set of beaches, but
Okay.
they don't have a pool yet.
They have a lagoon, which is very close to
very pool-like.
Chris, I'm telling you, you lay in this thing, and it's the most calm, serene water. You wouldn't want to get out. It's incredible.
Awesome.
Yeah, the whole center of the island is literally a lagoon that was pretty much man-made, and it is quiet and pool-like as you get. So next up, I do want to show you the view of what we've been talking about and the view from the top of Lighthouse Bar. By the top of Lighthouse Climb, this was a tour, a very affordable $15 excursion. The local guide told us all about the island. It's worth doing. And here's what it looked like from the top of the lighthouse at Ocean Cay.
This is it. Final steps. We did it. The top of the lighthouse. Very windy day. There's the boat channel. It's already here. No dredging needed. There's our ship. Down below is Lighthouse Bar. Oh yeah. Great hangout. A big group meet up there yesterday. Panoramic view. It's wonderful. Now Marine Reserve. Key. MSC Cruise Lines. Their private island. Converted industrial ports. Now a place of fun and happiness and marine conservation.
So you actually could see the lagoon. When
I was going to say the lagoon's beautiful.
It looks like a pool.
Yeah.
And then you see
they got rope swings and everything there. It's great. It's fantastic.
That was really nice.
Yes. Lighthouse Bar is huge. That's their biggest bar and the best for private meetups. We can even organize a private meetup there if you wanted to. We'll discuss that.
That will happen.
And then you can see like the first beach is right there. I mean, right off the ship. And then there's a bar and a bathroom right off the ship. That bar was so popular, we went back there at night because the cruise we were on last year actually was there overnight, which was pretty cool. And absolutely fantastic. And yes, there's food in the island, your typical beach barbecue fare, very wonderful food. And there's different choices as you go out the island. Lots of bars.
And that's all included too, right, Dave?
All included.
All included. Beverage package, all beverages on board. Sometimes a bottle of rum they'll throw your way. And as Tanisha says, absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much for watching and commenting today.
Tanisha is definitely, we need to give Tanisha a shout out. Tanisha, Thank you so much for being on the live and commenting and things like that, because you definitely promote this a lot, and I really appreciate that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We definitely appreciate it as well. So can't wait to have a great time with everybody. It's going to be fantastic.
We appreciate you, Tanisha, and thanks for being on this kind of impromptu live feed tonight. We're going to do more of these fun things. So wrapping up, those are the highlights to show you guys. I would want to talk about the pricing and how you guys sign up for this cruise. So first off, again, go to drinkingcruise.club, because that's what we're all about, a club of group drinking. That will take you to the Facebook area, and please post in there. And then you'll see the link to Jot Form, which is way too complicated for this. And click the Jot Form link and then put in your cabin choice, and John Medrow will be in touch with you. For cabin rates, we start for all the inclusions, private events, space crawls, and spacewalks.
Yeah.
$514 per person with taxes.
That's awesome. That's an awesome deal.
Bella is the basic level. That means they assign your cabin location, but you get the best price. That's locked in. We have cabins left at the inventory, going quickly, by the way. $515 per person. If you're a single, it's about 90%. So double that, but 90% of that. So about 9 something. But for double occupancy, just over $1,000 for all we just talked about is a phenomenal rate for a spring break time, kind of later spring break time cruise in March.
Absolutely.
I think Chris's drink rates alone is a $200 to $300 value that you're
I was
getting.
going to say, if you come to see me, it's going to be about $200 to $300 for just the hour. So go on the cruise, guys. I want to see you on the cruise.
And then we have that includes all the taxes, port charges, drink packages, Easy Plus drink package, drinks with the $10 in value per drink. By the way, some cruise lines, Carnival, limit number of drinks per day. MSC, John tried. He never got cut off. Includes Wi-Fi at the private parties, the space walks and space crawls. We're going to be doing all that's included. So how do you book? Again, drinkingcruise.club. Go there right now. It's already live. Read the description. Leave a post that you're joining us. Leave a question if you want, and then go to the job form link and register. John will get right in touch with you and book you on the cruise. Very affordable deposit, like $198 per cabin, refundable. Final payment isn't due till December, just after Christmas. Yep. So plenty of time to finance this cruise, whatever cabin you choose. Suites and unique cabins are not available in the group inventory, but we can quote those for you. So if you want to book in the yacht club, we can book that. I did last year's cruise, well worth it. Awesome. Or go for the free upgrade, which is possible. And then contact John if you have any questions. He's our cruise director. So the number here, 404-234-9463 or john@bucketwithstrip.com.
Somehow put the drinking thing back because I like that. There you go. Drinking, guys, go and register at this right here now. drinkingcruise.club. It's very simple, very easy. Go do it now. You know you want to go on the cruise. Let's make this happen. Let's have a great time.
Hey, Tanisha is excited. Thanks for joining us, Tanisha. And all the comments are fantastic. Guys, thank you for joining us. We're going to do more of these. So tonight was a very special, just unique show about the Space Christopher cruise. It's at MSC Seashore March 27th to 30th of 2025. A 3-night Bahamas cruise, round trip, Port Canaveral, just outside Orlando. Easy driving distance for most of our Drinks Around Orlando crew. And we're going to Nassau, Ocean Cay, private islands, and have a lot of fun on board. And of course, don't forget the private events that we're doing. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fantastic. And you guys reach out to us and please join us on board. You'll have a fantastic evening.
Do you think they serve